2014 NPC IFBB NorCal, SpectrumFitnessProductions.com. I'm Shem Sorkis here with the big Jon Anderson. Man, Jon, it seems like just a couple months ago you were here during your first show, and now you're coming back to guest pose. You got big plans from the Masters Nationals. How's everything changed for you with this sport?
Well, I think it was just a couple of months ago, actually.
Like literally.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I finished up with the Governor's Cup, and immediately it's just my way. I don't stop and smell the roses much. I decide what's next, and I just obviously getting my pro card was on the list, and I figured why not take the path of first yet least resistance, which was Masters Nationals. So signed up for that, and all I've been doing is just 100% focused. My training, my diet has just been nails, 100%. Achim Albrecht and I, he's going to be there with me, and in Pittsburgh, we're just 100% ready. I mean, this actually is the only thing that I'm doing to take me out of my prep. If you really want to call this taking me out of my prep, it's only an hour and a half from where I live, so I could drive here. I got all my meals. There's really nothing that's taking me out of my prep, but what I mean by that is I'm not doing anything that takes me away from reaching my goal, which is to get that pro card in Pittsburgh. So it's been a fast-paced journey so far. You know, I mean, shit from God, the Governor's Cup is the end of March, and that whole thing went by. I mean, the prep phase was boom over. Knocked that contest down, and now I'm 6 weeks away from contest number 2, Masters Nationals, and hopefully, I shouldn't say hopefully, when I go get that pro card, that'll be second contest pro card, and then if I can pull that off, I'm right back here most likely for that pro contest August 2nd, yeah. So, the bigger the goal, the harder it makes me work.
So we're talking tunnel vision to the Masters Nationals, tunnel vision to that pro card. You're focused on that. So, and that was the next question I was going to ask. So you come here to do guest posing. Is there anything that you do differently, or is it really just taking a little time out of the schedule?
I mean, I'm 6 weeks out right now, so I'm in pretty fair shape. And we're actually, Achim wants me ahead of schedule. He doesn't want any. That last week. He wants nothing getting pulled out of place. He wants me coming in nice and tight and early. So I'm in fairly good shape to guest pose. So they gave me some color. I'm going to use this as a great opportunity to kind of play with some of the routine that I'm going to do in Pittsburgh. So it's go have some fun, and it's just great to be a part of my new my new venture of being bodybuilding / right now the NPC. Futuristically, IFBB. It's just great to be a part and support and come and do this stuff. Everybody is so cool, and the promoters take such great care of me. It's just an honor to be here.
Nice. Now you've lifted for a long time. That isn't something new to you. The bodybuilding's new to you. But does winning that overall, just having these goals, with the Masters Nationals and looking forward to that pro card and doing those shows, does that change anything with the way you train at all?
I mean, my training has changed a lot because my wrestling career basically wrapped up right in my first prep for the Governor's Cup. So I was kind of putting the two together. So my training, Achim really had to change my mental stance on training because I wasn't bodybuilding training. It's different, And so this second prep phase, I really get what he was trying to get me to do the first time. So I feel like, the changes that my body's going through just from understanding and performing more of what he wants me to do is already making my physique change. Like my legs are fuller, my triceps are fuller, so I'm getting more of a bodybuilder-ish physique rather than kind of just a big in shape guy physique. Bodybuilding physique is all about streamline and full muscle bellies and things of that nature. So it's everything has changed. My training is changing, but I've been training for over 20 years. But now it's really specific to what makes a good bodybuilder, which is it's like opened up a whole new world. So I'm having a lot of fun. My training has never been so good. I'm having more fun with it. My nutrition is just nails. Everything's going great. So you'll see tonight. That I'm actually. I'm in good condition, but yet fuller in some of the places where I needed to bring them up.
Now you weighed in, if I remember correctly, you weighed in at 257 at the Governor's Cup. What are you weighing now?
259 was it, or somewhere just under 260? Yeah. Right now I am actually a little under 280, so I'm still going to dump off another 10 pounds of body fat, and then of course you're flushing out the water at the end. So what the plan is to not come in bigger than the Governor's Cup. The plan is to come in a better 255, 260. Does that make sense? He doesn't care if I'm even back a few pounds. He just wants a fuller look and tighter, because as I understand it, the further east you go, the more tight and the more just ripped they want you to be. So we're going to be dry, we're going to be hard, and we're going to be freaky.
Yeah, for the folks at home that may not know, everybody thinks a bodybuilder wants to come in big. You don't want to come in big on stage, because the guys trying to come big on stage, they look soft and they lose. You want to come in condition.
And a super heavyweight is renowned for coming in too big and too watery. So if you're super heavyweight and you can be 250, 255 plus, and you can just be ripped, now you got the combo that they can't turn away from. But if you're, say you're 260, 265 and you got no glutes and your lower back's wet, go to the back of the line.
Well, and I venture to say that at 260 pounds on stage, you're not fighting with anybody as far as muscle size is concerned. So if you even gave up a little, you're still killing them.
Yeah, size is not the issue for us. The issue, like Occam says, he just wants me to be a better, 260, a better 255, anywhere in that range. He doesn't really care. Just like in the way that I look right now, like I said, I'm not really much different as far as the weight goes in this prep, but I look a lot different. At 6 weeks this time, I look different than I looked 6 weeks last time, because my training is so much different.
So you see the progress, and it's not often that you hear a guy talking about Masters Nationals, get my pro card, and already talking about the next show. But we believe you can do it. We've seen what you've done up there and Dominate. We look forward to seeing you on the Masters National stage and back here in August. Thank you for taking the time, Jon.
Thank you.